You know, we as humans, we operate within 5 major systems, right? We operate physically, which we all think of as our major system, right? Energetically, behaviorally, mentally, and spiritually. And each one of these major systems has systems, yeah? And we're not gonna think ourselves well, right? We are not gonna just go have a sound bath and have our energies tuned and be well, right? We're not gonna just like strong arm changing a behavior and be well, right? We're not going to go off in a corner or sit in a convent or up on a mountain with the monks and be well. Because everywhere you go, you are there. Believe me, I have done it, right? I have traveled the world and back and went and sat in places thinking if I was just here and away from all of the chaos, I would be well, right? It's not true, right? And I spent 35 years talking about it, right? 35 years running from physical doctor to physical doctor, because by the time the distress reaches our physical system, we are truly, all the rest of the systems are in complete distress. If this outer layer, right, is starting to crack. Yeah? And in that recognition, right, we have to recognize that that is a personal responsibility, right? It is a personal responsibility to look through all your layers at the same time. Right? Now, as people come into the quantum therapeutics program, we truly do operate through all those major systems, right? So when you're working with a practitioner, we're like a detective watching for distress within all of that, right? So that your energetic systems and your behaviors, like recognizing like, hey, you know, that behavior is not serving you anymore, right? And being able to start really creating some integrity within the whole of what you are, right? Because without that, you're not trustworthy. And I can say that because I was you, right? I lived through childhood sexual trauma. My dad almost killed me twice, right, when I was very young. So I never woke up thinking that tomorrow was a given or that the rest of the day was a given, right? Never. And my grandmother raised 52 foster children. So there was never a moment that I didn't know the suffering, right, of children on this planet. And the only way that's going to change is if we, as adults, decide to clean up the debris of our past so that we're not transferring this virus forward. Because I am here to tell you that you will. It is a virus of the mind, and you will transfer it to your children, right? I don't know how many times through those early years of parenting that I was floored by the instinctual nature of what my body wanted to do in moments of distress. We need to recognize that. Ayurveda says that our default programming is in place by the age of 7, right? So that means when your back is against the wall, right, and you're pulling from instinct, you're pulling from that viral programming that was in place by the age of 7. It's hard and fast by 14, right? By the time our sacral chakra is developed. In that space, we're choosing often different words, different actions, right? We are showing up differently. Only you can change that. And it comes in recognition and ownership, right? And deciding you're gonna do something about it, right? Deciding that you're ready to take the action, because it can be fast. Like, it can be fast. 90 days, and your life will be turned around, right? Where you can start choosing rather than life imploding upon you, right? You have that opportunity. Freedom is here, right? Our world is saying there's no way out. I'm here to tell you, I'm out, and I guide people out every day. It works, and you can be in a place where you can start actually creating life that you want, right? If you're a child surviving, we never got to think about what we want. We never got to think about, right, what we like, right? What we want life to look like for us, right? We didn't get that opportunity. The most beautiful moment, I think, in my journey with folks is them getting to that point where there's no more anxiety, there's no more past taking over a moment, right? And they're just standing there like a blank canvas, getting to choose, right? And going out and exploring, taking pottery classes, taking music, right? Taking art classes, right? All those things that we would have done when we were 5 if we weren't trying to stay alive. Yeah? What if you got to actually go play?